We've done it before.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Why get you locked with Artie Europe?
I'm making fun of the chat.
I got mad. YouTube critic extraordinaire, Mr. AC. What's happening?
Oh wow.
Wait, Dumpy's got some balls, doesn't he?
What's up, everybody? It's AC and Tommy C. We're going to be doing Shot from the Point today. It's going to be a pretty stinky episode. There's going to be a lot of pee flying. There's going to be a lot of poo being splattered all over the walls.
It's going to suck,
Let's
basically.
get right
No, I'm
into
kidding.
it.
It's going to suck. No, I'm kidding. Well,
Wait, that was like every critical video for like the first like 5 years he was uploading. It was like he's just playing like a game and like 20 frames per second, like on his like crappy laptop. And he's just like making jokes about like poo poo and pee pee and like the penis and.
I didn't catch that. I know critical.
Yeah, that was OG critical.
Really, as the sophisticated YouTuber. He's sophisticated, but sort of lo-fi at the same time. But lo-fi.
To be fair, he hasn't gotten to like. He's not like iDubbbz level of like, oh, I've evolved so much from then. No, he's like.
Yeah. I wonder if this video is going to make you wonder about that, though, a little bit. It's not as extreme, sure. Comrade, can you stand up for us for research purposes? Oh, fuck off. Oh, is that really Comrade? Is he actually watching? Yeah.
Maybe.
He's obsessed with my fat ass. No, you stand up. I got a Larry Bird. It's fucking hot here. It's like 77% humidity. I'm gonna buy more of these things, so you're gonna have to put up with my fat ass. I don't even give a shit. It's like I'm trying to hide it anymore. It was for a while. Didn't work. On time, Tommy. Don't see that one every often. Yeah, see your time.
True. True.
So, Dumpy takes a swing at critical. I guess you could call it that. And apparently he's making a video on what a fucking shit content Colossal's Crazy makes next. After that, he's gonna do PewDiePie.
Yeah.
And I would have thrown iDubbbz into the joke, but everybody hates his guts now. He's gonna say Dumpy's making a video on how Nerd City's not really that great of an editor.
Maybe Dumpy will go after John Swan too.
Yeah, Etika sucked. That's his next video after that. How Etika's overrated.
Oh yeah, that'll go over great.
But in the meantime, critical
Mr. Beast
sucks.
is a crook.
Yeah.
No, honestly, if Dumpy made a video about that, it would be like Mr. Beast Burger is kind of mid.
I don't know. I feel like Mr. Beast is more like you can get away with if you do it right. You could be more critical of him.
But wait, so you can't be critical of critical?
No, I don't. I think it's very dangerous.
What the heck?
I think it's so dangerous that I can't remember the last time, if ever, anybody made a video on him. He has. You gotta understand something. When you used to have. If you don't put any other people, they used to have like recommended YouTube channels, and I was told that the YouTube channels in that, like 1 through 5, if you don't, are basically the people that your subs are subscribed to the most. So as of 2018, it was like far and away critical with me, which is bizarre because I've never had any interaction with him. He's rarely mentioned in my chat. He used my content one time, and it's not like he gave me a huge shout out or anything like that. It was good. Good on fucking. Yeah. Well, I didn't mean it like that, but it's not like I ever like at that. It was like that was recent. Like my point is that the overlap is what happened. So it's like It's pretty dang. I don't know why I'm doing this. Dumpy, your video sucks. I'm just gonna, you know. Yeah. But if I sound a little biased, you know why. Here. But I did think it was ballsy because it would have been suicide for me. Maybe it's not. I mean, that's another thing. Is it suicide anymore? You know, it's not that he even goes after you, but something always told me if a guy like Critical, first of all, he's a really witty guy. He's a talented guy. He's one of the better commentators. I put him, not so much with the editing and obviously stuff like that, but as far as high-end commentators, he's like clown levels, Medgar levels. Yeah, I mean, he may not be as funny or anything, but as far as influence, he's one of the GOATs, man. You know,
he's put the work in. I mean, like he's been around forever too.
And you know, he's kind of like in the sense where, you know, I think this is going to come up into, is this elitism on his part? Is it Dumpy beat him to the topic first, just sour grapes, or does he have something to say here? Because I'm not one of these guys that, and I tend to hate it. Oh, you're milking it. I mean, I guess you can. There is a plain and cross for that. But, you know, everybody's making videos. It almost sounds like that shit I heard in the 90s when I was in high school. Oh, my God, the trendies like them, too. I'm like, oh, God, it's just so much elitist horseshit. So, but, thank you, Mike the Bike. Glad to see you're doing well. I don't know.
I definitely, he is, I mean, critical as far as it's a sacred cow sort of thing, where it's like you couldn't criticize him even on something where it's like you don't hate him, you just like are criticizing some part of his content.
He's got all his T's crossed and I's dotted.
Well, you know, yeah. You know. Well, I just wanted to like throw out an example of when I brought up on like on one of like Augie streams or whatever, I was talking about like his really old stuff, right? And just because they were like, well, oh, you know, everything he does, it's like very talented and he's like very skilled and everything. And I'm like, well, were you there for his like old videos before he was like this huge like YouTube superstar? Like,
yeah, but I would argue
it wasn't high effort. It was just consistent.
Yeah, but I would argue then that he wasn't going for it, but he still, with the pee poo poo jokes, he was still able to connect with the swaths of people.
I think what he did well is he capitalized off of the fact that, and this is a time on YouTube. There's a solid like 5-10 years where it was just like, I found this really weird game. I found this really weird, like janky game that's kind of busted and nobody knows about, and I'm gonna play through it and give you my first reaction to it. You know, and Critical was part of that. Critical was there, I mean, with like PewDiePie, with like all these other streamer YouTube, Tobuscus and whatever. Yeah. He was finding those games. He was making gameplay videos with them. And his commentary was, you know, is what you'd expect from it. He kind of built this character around it. But, you know, if we're like saying like, oh, it's insightful, it's revolutionary. No, I mean, not necessarily.
Well, not the topic, but I think he's more like, all right, Michael Jordan's not the best. Like the Michael Jordan didn't invent basketball, but you know he's clearly like one of the best players ever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I'm just saying, like in this medium, maybe he has a right to be an elitist. He's elite for sure. I mean, his stuff's pretty well thought out, and he could switch modes like comedy. I mean, he's an internet man. You know, I mean, he really knows. He's definitely
gotten a lot better over the years, I'd say. Like, just the effort that he's putting in and the range of stuff he's able to do creatively has expanded.
With that video that I told myself I was going to watch it all week. I actually really wanted Willie Mack. I wanted to like run down with him because I was too lazy to watch his video. I seem to remember there was a time when he wasn't monetizing or taking money or even took this as a profession, even though he's like overqualified for it. You know?
Yeah. There was a time he was getting like donations. He was getting all this other stuff, and he was like, "Well, I don't know what to do this. I'm just going to donate all of this. And I'm going to be transparent with you guys. I donate whatever you give to me to like this charity, this like St. Jude's or whatever." You know.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so, but he was like, my point is, like, Classel has this sort of standard, and I think a lot of people have that Classel's crazy standard, but they talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. Clown, I mean, sometimes Clown says things and like about terrible videos, and I'm like, oh, come on, it's just it's not meant to be high effort. clown. I mean, he would rail Leafy like right in front of me, you know, about how much his stuff sucks, you know. But I mean, that's not what they're going for. And sometimes lo-fi is cool, sort of like a white T-shirt. A guy with a white T-shirt and long hair just looks at a camera and can just kind of mesmerize you with his critiques. Is awesome too, you know. So yeah, like I have nothing but respect. So if I get critical with critical, it's not out of disrespect. And I have watched some of it. I do have some criticism for Dumpy. He knows they're coming. But I thought Dumpy might have made a point here and there.
I'm going to say Critical certainly evolved, and he's done it pretty well. Obviously, things got changed when he did a face reveal, because everybody's like, wow, Charlie's actually like not a bad looking guy, and he's like in shape, and they're like, wow, you know, it's like and he picked up on that. He knows that he looks good.
I'm sure he gets
and you know, at the same time, there's like he expanded into other things. Like he did this whole series of videos going over this like donkey ollie like shit and like other like weird like 3D animations, either related to like Christianity, like weird like Christianity, Christian Bible stories.
He's got the gift
of
taking something obscure and making it fucking cool and interesting. Like Russian slap fighting is my personal favorite.
Yeah, you know? He has that. Yeah, he can bring something to the spotlight and also like make it known to everybody and make it feel like it's like a genuine, you know, it's a genuine discovery of it. It's a genuine interest in it. Yeah, and he's good at relating that to people, I'll say.
Sure, and he also, I mean, as far as being a critic, he can be pretty cutthroat, man. He can get you with that dry sense of humor.
Yeah.
Dumpy, on the other hand, is a Leafy clone.
He's my favorite Leafy clone.
Full transparency. All right. I consider myself a friend with Dumpy, and I loved his growth and what have you. And I have a much different view on critical and this type of stuff. I think if the people want marshmallow videos, give it to them. And I don't think I think lo-fi is okay. I mean, it doesn't mean it's beyond criticism. Like, oh, it sucks anyway, so you can't criticize it. No, I'm not saying that. You can still do that, especially if somebody's lying. But I think what happened was, you know, Dumpy just recently took off, and everybody's really happy for him. And he told me one of the big criticism he has of he's only done one video on, was it Marshmallow or something like that? Like one full video. But let's be honest, there's been a lot of other references. He also did Meowba, which he needed to do Meowba because Meowba is godlike. You know, Meowba's one of my top 10 favorite guests on Shot from the Points over the years was Meowba. So I'm so glad he covered that and brought that into the realm. And while I'm too old for the gaming commentary video, I still like them. You know, if they're interesting. I don't necessarily watch them, but I'm a radio guy, so I listen to the audio, so I still kind of dig them. I understand the video games are for fucking stupid kids with no attention spans, but I mean, I could still listen to them, especially if they're good. I mean, look, Clown did use Mortal Kombat gameplay and made fantastic videos, so I can give him that. So let's check it out. This is his defense of. Oh, and we also have to say we're only doing Dumpy's perspective. We were too lazy to look up all the critical stuff. So I
still haven't even seen this video.
Yeah. So like, we'll just get that out of the way right away. So like, if there's more, if Dumpy omitted something or cut critical short, it's on him, not us. We're just reviewing the video and telling him if it's good or not, and seeing if his criticisms are legit. So here we go.
JellyBean.
So that's probably why Sonny's making the video, since it was quite literally everywhere. It was just like a little cheat code for some views, so they did as much as possible.
Alright, so I did not want to make this video.
I didn't want to make this video!
No, I'm kidding. I definitely did. So if you guys are not aware, Moist Critical, who is one of the biggest YouTubers, I would say, in our genre, in a sense. Like, he's not like a full commentary channel, but he does touch on a lot of topics that, like, myself and fellow YouTubers would cover. Well, if you're not aware, the other day he went on his stream and he was reacting to the Sunny V2 video about JellyBean and how she became the most hated creator on YouTube. I saw the original video a few days ago and I thought it was pretty good. He even put
so this is him reviewing another video, but I guess Dumpy gets criticized. So Dumpy's really just defending himself.
few clips from my older videos in it.
Them with "it's not a masterpiece, it's a mistake." I'm okay with you guys spamming my YouTube comments, but nowhere else. Thank you /serious. However, obviously the audience was gonna do the exact opposite of whatever JellyBean instructed, and as a result her audience began to spam it everywhere, forcing the JellyBean agenda upon each harmonious YouTube comment section.
So what?
A few months ago, I got comments on my videos saying it's not a mistake, it's a masterpiece, and I was very confused, which was cool to see. You know, I got my 5 seconds.
I love those things, like when they kind of send a nudge back there with their fans. I don't know, I like that. Fucking it kind of goes back to the nice shirt bit with Leafy. That was one of my favorite Leafy jokes of all. You know, like when he was taking heat, you know, I was like, we should spread some positivity. Like went over a bunch of videos where they say Leafy's a piece of crap. Hey man, nice shirt. I always thought that was cute. It was funny. And like I guess I don't know. That's what this sounds like to me.
It's a fame that I so desperately need, and it was awesome. You know, my mom is proud of me now. All is good in the world, but something very sad happened. Okay, something so sad, in fact, that once this event transpired in my life, I cried myself to sleep, and then I woke up and I cried some more, and I kept crying, and I cried.
We get it, Dumpy. It didn't bother you.
I cried so hard because of how sad and pathetic my life is. Basically, Critical pulled up my channel on his stream, and he had some things to say about my JellyBean videos, dude. And not only just me, but the entire commentary scene, which I guess is just me and a Cheeto.
In fairness, we had to figure Critical didn't think the modern commentary scene is up to par. I would have just guessed that he felt that way.
Yeah, joking, obviously, but he just brought up me and a Cheeto and our JellyBean videos we made. And he brought up some points about my channel, and basically, I'll just get into the clip, I'll react.
Admittingly, a Cheeto's being much more of a bitch about this than you are, Dumpy.
To it here and give my thoughts, because I feel like everything he brought up can be perfectly explained and summarized in a nice and respectful manner. And I'm gonna act like an adult here and basically, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna react to the clip, okay?
The people that give attention to the problem.
I think we should move on.
There's really no problem.
Wrong. Actually, fuckface. There's a huge problem. Okay.
Ooh.
This when
I don't know if I'd have went that route. I mean, it's not like you're fucking making fun of John Swan. You know?
Hey, fuck this kid and fuck you. No, I'm fucking around. I'll let him finish.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
He got you.
No, you're not.
He got us.
It is a kid making videos for kids. Like, yeah, it's, you know, pretty cringy for most people, and you can make jokes about it, whatever. I think the reason why it became a thing is because every, like, commentary YouTuber made 10 plus videos all about her.
That's true.
Every time she would breathe, they'd make a new video.
Alright, so he keeps talking after that, but I want to stop it right there.
Well, what does he talk about?
It's cringy content made for kids, and you can make jokes about it or whatever, but that's like basically what I did in my video. I don't really know exactly what he's saying here. I guess he's saying
maybe you should listen to next part.
Saying that like you can make jokes about it like between friends privately, but when you make a video, it's a
ooh, that's you project. Boy, I didn't hear that the first time I watched this. That's you projecting.
Problem. I'll let the clip play out, but basically in my video, I don't think I ever went too hard on her, and if I did, I mean,
I don't. Did he say that he was going? People are going too hard on her, right? You see?
He's gonna play the rest of the video.
And it was just basically a joke. You gotta understand, this YouTuber is fucking huge. I'm pretty sure at the time they had.
He could totally ruin me, so don't let him. Stick wins. Please sub and subscribe.
Like 1.6 million subs, and I had like 40k. And also, if it's like an age thing, like, oh my god, it's a kid making content for kids, it's like, yeah, they're 3 years younger than me, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's a huge age difference, so I don't really.
My first criticism is before you make the criticisms of him, you gotta let him say it. That's a bad move.
See that
My
point?
first criticism is if you know you should be able to count. You should be able to like you know figure out what 19 minus 17 is, Dumpy. It's 2. It's not 2.
Some YouTubers who made videos about JellyBean who were like way fucking bigger than me and went, I think, way harder are people like Vince, and Vince is even younger than JellyBean. Like,
is he saying that he went too hard?
You're right. JellyBean makes cringy content that is designed to be cringe for a kids demographic, but
why I watched this? How come I remember nothing?
That's basically exactly what commentary channels.
And that's not Dumpy. That's me.
Do, but for an older demographic. Obviously, after making the JellyBean videos, there's a large audience of people who want to see that content, so that's what we supplied. I mean, I did make a fuckload of JellyBean videos, but only one video was actually about JellyBean. There were a few other people who made multiple videos about JellyBean, but I don't think anyone made 10 videos all about her. But I don't know, dude, maybe I'm missing somebody. Maybe there's a YouTuber who made like 30 videos all about JellyBean and they want to like fucking find her in real life.
If he says 10, it could be hyperbole. I mean,
shoot her in the face because of her terrible content. But I don't know, dude, to make the point that every commentary channel made 10 videos about JellyBean and every time JellyBean did anything they made a video, I just don't think that's true at all. Again, not 100% sure with every other commentary channel, but for me, I can safely say I did not make 10 videos all about how much I want to fucking destroy JellyBean's career.
And I'm not exaggerating.
Alright, so he said he's not exaggerating, so this guy better come with some hard-hitting facts, okay? Some hard-hitting...
Wait a minute. I never heard him say, this is a fuck-up. I never heard him say, and maybe he did, that you made 10 videos. This is your response. Yours is you defending yourself. So you sit there, you strawman him a bit. Unless he does it and you're just, I don't know, it's depends. Like if I would watch this closer, now this is like I'm actually watching it closer, I feel like it feels a little hit jobby now.
Evidence. I better see 10 plus videos on whatever.
We need to know that he directly criticized you and it wasn't hyperbole.
Hey, Tommy, go to slow mode.
Okay, sure. No problem. Slow mode, everybody. Welcome to slow mode. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, the other camera's not working. Super. Fantastic. Fantabulous. Slow mode, everybody. Slow mode. Where the fuck is
Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me.
Slow mode. Where is it? I can't find it. I'm tired. I don't want to go to bed, I'll be honest with you. Slow mode, slow mode, slow mode.
I'm old, I'm tired.
I'm old and slow mode. Slow mode. Slow mode. I can't.
That's the problem. You can't keep up with Dumpy. He's so fast paced. He's lightning wit.
Dumpy
You're
coming
old and you're
off
slow.
a bit defensive. Yeah, he is. I think I did say that to him.
Yeah, he's coming off as defensive.
Yeah.
I mean, all I can say is that Critical literally did say like, oh, every commentary channel is making 10 videos about it. And then he followed that up by saying, I'm not exaggerating. Like, so
yeah,
you know,
but even saying that could be hyperbole.
he's just like doing broad strokes and he's like
yeah.
committing to it.
It's
but
just a
even
stream.
then,
This is not a video, it's a stream, so you can say things in passing, you know.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like he's trying to debate this or prove this, you know. It's just like he can say that he's not exaggerating, he can do that, but it's all in the spur of the moment, and it's just him like feeling that way.
Let's see. Let's keep going.
Up that are just all going in on JellyBean, okay? Because that's what he said, right? That's what he said, so that's what we better get.
Like who's a big one that did it? I try and keep up with everything in the commentary
Dumpy?
community, so I see all of it.
Yeah.
I think it was a
Fucking
Cheeto. I think a Cheeto, or was it Dumpy? I think Dumpy made like 9 or 10.
He
in
did
2
say,
weeks.
okay.
Kind of a side tangent, but I find
So
it
he
so
did-
funny how he
okay.
already knew exactly what my channel was. You know, Critical knows about every
Okay,
single YouTube
yeah.
sin I've committed, and I think it's safe to say that he's already on his way to my city to fight me in real.
You just sound panicked.
I'd be happy.
But he did prove that he did just single
Yeah,
out
he
Dumpy
did.
there.
In fairness, no, you're right.
Okay, so
But I don't know. It's just, it sounds ultra. What do you call it? Ultra defensive, and it's passive aggressive. You know, and the problem with being passive aggressive is not only it's phony. There's no way to be. You could do passive aggressive jokes, right? And then they can be really funny, but they're never honest. And not all jokes are supposed to be honest, but if you use them too much, and I think what the English YouTubers got the trouble in this in 2016 and 17, it becomes a crutch and a bit of a cop out, right?
Real life. I mean, just look at the raw passion and anger in his eyes, dude. He's so mad. He's so upset. He's
Or he made a criticism of you. I don't know.
he's so pissed off right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude, Dad, I'm gonna be a goddamn YouTube star.
I ran to my dad. I'm like, holy fucking shit! Like,
It's critical. Dumpy, I formally challenge you to it.
Dumpy, I formally challenge thee to a slap off.
I'm gonna be a goddamn YouTube star.
You've seen it first.
I love the fact that he used use that.
Dude, Dumperman is on the official Moist Critical Twitch stream. Holy fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
He's
tears
like
are coming
creaming, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
out of my face.
The JellyBean clones, JellyBean furry, JellyBean everywhere. Meowbo was the next JellyBean, JellyBean. It's just everything JellyBean. Every commentary YouTuber for like a full month was just nothing but JellyBean.
JellyBean clone.
JellyBean as much as possible for views.
Wait, what the fuck? That's not what he said earlier, dude. What the fuck?
I think the reason why it became a thing is because every like commentary YouTuber made 10 plus videos all about her. Every time she would breathe, they'd make a new video. JellyBean clones.
He also said it was a cheat code. That's kind of metaphorical.
JellyBean furry, JellyBean everywhere. Meowbo was the next JellyBean, JellyBean. It's just everything JellyBean. JellyBean.
Yeah, they're not actually about JellyBean.
Oh, I see.
They do use the title. They do use JellyBean in the title, but they use it as it's a shorthand for any
if I can be
PNG tuber.
Critical of critical, and certainly he's using it to get the hits. I'm not. That's not in question here.
Yeah.
This does sound like something that Critical might cover. Moist, I challenge you to a boxing match. You'll be the iDubbbz to my Mike, Dr. Mike, bitch. What if that's Dumpy? Could be watching. Or it's one of my guys trying to fucking start drama.
Probably.
Yeah.
Good. They're doing their jobs.
Yeah. Do your job. Yeah. Okay. Clone. What have you. Yeah. So yeah, but he's not specific about like. He really didn't say that they're just throwing it in there for the hits, which they are. Yeah, it was a YouTube fad. It's not like the first one.
It's just everything JellyBean.
I mean, but it sounds like something that he could make fun of, or maybe he wouldn't because JellyBean was a kid, and that's what bothers him here. You know, but it does sound like something that, like, look at this cringy video, and except in being aggressive like the young kids are, he would do it as kind of a dry sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the other thing is too Critical when I mean, like I said before, he was hopping on these bandwagons of playing certain games on stream all the time before, and he knows what a bandwagon is. He's well aware of it.
Yeah.
He's not innocent of like, you know, it's like, what's going on here?
People are lying about their identity on the internet. Say it ain't so. Dumpy.
I thought I made 10 videos specifically about JellyBean. I thought that every single time she breathed, I made a video and that you weren't exaggerating. But every video he looked at was about a different person.
Yeah, he kind of got him on. He literally said that, so okay.
I used the word JellyBean in the title because I was looking at people who made similar content, and JellyBean was a popular keyword. Even in every single video he looked at, the word JellyBean was like followed up by clone. Like, it wasn't about her, dude. I mean, I guess you could argue I made multiple videos about Meowbo, but that's not even a real fucking person. It's a troll. But I wanted to come on here and formally apologize for my crimes against humanity to Mr. Charlie Chaplin, aka Critical. Dude, I know, I'm really sorry, and I
kiss men in the list, Dumpy.
That's Dumpy. That's the real Dumpy. I know Dumpy. Dumpy's a good friend of mine, and you, sir, are Dumpy.
Are you close to Dumpy?
Well, no, we like talk like.
Oh, okay, I thought you were about.
Yeah, no, they hang out on Discord servers together. And, like,
yeah, we hang out in the sleep.
I didn't know,
voice
like, I would
channel
know
of his
Dumpy
Discord server, and we fall asleep.
They write Google Docs together.
Yeah, we're writing one on Tom. It's gonna be good.
I can't wait. Why would I ever challenge Charlie? I am looking to start from the bottom. So let's fight Tank Top Tommy. It's a basketball jersey.
Fucking, I don't know, dude.
Not
fuck you.
top.
Anyways, let's continue.
I would never wear a tank top.
But it's just an actual kid making kids content, and it was pretty much all of them. Like, you know, let's see how many a Cheeto made.
POV.
Still making it. JellyBean.
Well, that's about PNG tubers in general. The one first one we looked over.
JellyBean clone. JellyBean.
I'm not as. I will say this. I feel like they got to it before him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's seen this so many times. It's a legitimate criticism, but is there a little like? I detected. It's like. You could say this about any trend about YouTube. You know what I mean? You could say like, yeah, the kids commentators took the younger kids comment and dunked on them, and you're dunking on Dumpy, and yeah, it's just like that's the commentary community. Now, I do admit there's a difference between Dumpy and you know, fucking Colossal's crazy Nerd City collabs, you know. But I mean, not everything has to be high-end content. If that's what he's saying, I'm assuming.
It's also, I mean, it also is a bad thing because like he's trying to point out once again, it's all about her. But like a Cheeto literally does the exact same thing as Dumpy. He talks about the clones. He talks about the other people that remind people of JellyBean but aren't JellyBean. And you know, so plenty of these are like. You know, I mean, it's surprising. There's a lot of PNG tubers that are grown-ass adults.
Well, this sounds like this is Charlie D'Amelio. This is why I left. What was that trend for a while? Why I left
TikTok.
Why I left BuzzFeed. You know,
BuzzFeed.
This has always been it. I mean, he might not like this. I mean, and he's certainly entitled to that. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't think it really makes any of these guys anymore.
You think Baked Alaska did a video why I left BuzzFeed?
I would not have made this video if I was Dumpy. He even called me. He's like, I was going to actually let you do an optics check, but I just posted it. I'm like, oh, okay. I would have told you. Now I'm really looking at it because I just watched it last time, and apparently I was doing heroin because I don't remember any of it. But yeah, I would have told you to scrap this one and just it'll go away. Why take the chance of him coming back like with the total swing? I mean, I love Dumpy. He is funny. I hope he grows, gets better, and something could come out of this. It's completely unique. I think he's got. He could have the talent to do that for sure. But why? Like this guy would murderlize you if you wanted.
Maybe
to.
Maybe
why
just
take
jump the gun?
Yeah.
JellyBean, Jesus, JellyBean. JellyBean.
A Cheeto, on the other hand, has been kind of a bitch that I've seen.
He got he had a little funny call with Aiden and Nick that got posted.
What was that about?
He needs to stop. I thought we don't really Mac talk to him and tell him like, you know,
stop ripping off Turkey Tom's fucking act. I mean,
well, I'm just saying, man. Like, if you want to get anything done, don't get in a call with like Aiden or fucking Bunk or whoever.
Yeah, well, why Bunk? I like Bunk. He's all right.
Yeah, Bunk. I mean, Bunk's alright, but I mean, like, they're all into like debating everything. So.
Well, it's like they're trying to get a W. Like that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, and I mean, they're not putting out like a bunch of videos either. So it's like if you want to like you know, maintain your YouTube career and shit, and like keep your stuff on track. You know, don't like get into like debating like political bullshit or like. All this other stuff, especially if you're like you're like 17, you're like 19 or whatever.
Let's see.
So that's probably why Sonny's making the video, since it was quite literally everywhere. It was just like a little cheat code for some views, so they did as much as possible.
Again, so the whole for views thing, like, is that even a problem? Like.
I agree with Dumpy on that.
Dude, you gotta understand, man. Like, we're all just trying to get big on YouTube, dude. Like, I was a lot smaller on YouTube. I was getting like 2,000 views.
I find that refreshing when Dumpy talks like this. I think if this was the video in the beginning, except the passive aggressive shit, so yeah, man, it's for views. That's what we're doing. That's why I enjoy it.
And he'd like it. He'd be like,
yeah.
this is
I mean, I understand
decent
it's trendy.
decent
I know
response.
where you're coming from. But yeah, it's for views, you know, and I make low effort content. And I like that, and the people like that, and people responding to it.
Yeah,
you know, I don't think that while it may be a valid criticism, I think it's like, you know, it's like criticizing a sports team's uniform colors. Yeah, they're a good team, but I don't like orange and black.
Use a video. I was getting like.
Go ahead.
People have like hopped on all these bandwagons. Like nobody, you know, like we could like go and be like critical. You're like going around, you know, you're like starting your career was like going around playing shit like Happy Wheels when everybody else was.
Yeah, you did it too,
and pretending like it was brand new.
I think that's a good criticism as well.
You know, you did the exact same thing.
And then what did he become?
Hopped on bandwagons and you did stuff that you knew would get views.
Yeah,
you knew it was popular games that other YouTubers were fucking playing.
And then
you just did your own thing with it.
And he got his own. Yeah, and not only that, he makes trends now. I mean, that's the difference between an average YouTuber and an elite YouTuber.
And there's no shame in it, but if you're gonna like shame other people for it, if you're gonna pretend like what they do is like worse for it, then like you gotta.
I don't know. Is he saying it's worse, or is he just kind of saying it's kind of gay? You know, I mean, it's like I don't think like that's one of the problems I have with Dumpy. It's almost like he took it too personally. Is he just saying shit's gay? You know, and it just in the passing in a stream, and Dumpy's got a little jumpy. you know, because it's critical, you know.
Yeah.
2,000 views
well,
a video.
Like, I just want to say, somebody said, Ben said, they have a lot of bigger creators have this thing where now they made it. No one else should be allowed to. Yeah, it's like Tommy said the other day. You like climb the ladder and then you like knock it over once you get to the top.
I don't know, who did I say that about?
iDubbbz, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, iDubbbz, yes, but I wouldn't say that about Critical.
No, Critical is way better, a million times better than iDubbbz. We're not going to go that.
iDubbbz is more
but
talented
obviously,
than Critical, too.
the idea is still there.
But as far as being iDubbbz probably is 10 times more talented, or at least he was. I mean, yeah, you don't lose talent. His mind's in a different place.
And I saw a trend on YouTube that was very popular, so I tried it out and it worked. Made one video about JellyBean in specific, and the next one was about people who made similar content. They both did well, so I proceeded to try out different types of videos, as you can see here. And of course, I mixed in more videos about different JellyBean videos to keep the traction coming to my channel, because at the end of the day, it's like I just had a month where I was getting 76,000 views the entire month. When you have a video do so well, why would you not try to keep the train going for as much as possible? It's just such a bizarre criticism. Like, okay, first,
yeah, because Critical doesn't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, he gets like 3 million views a pop.
Yeah. So it does.
You can make a video on yarn and get 3 million.
It does make him sound. It does. Dumpy did a really good job in this part of the video because he stopped being a little bitch and started being honest.
First of all, he made so many videos about JellyBean. Only one of the videos was like about this person. He's making the content.
Yeah, but you're still in the genre, I guess. But yeah, but he said made 10 videos on JellyBean.
Look, if that name helps you get views, like just putting that name in the title, I say go for it. Every time.
You know what? It's a good idea. Let's see what we got here.
You should have titled the video "Moist Critical is the next JellyBean."
I'll just put JellyBean in the title. How about that? Is that the way? This is just regular one word JellyBean?
Yeah, JellyBean. JellyBean.
Yeah, we're done.
For views. Dude, you do the same thing. It's fucking YouTube, dude. Like, I had an audience that enjoyed watching me shit on these Minecraft YouTubers who made content similar to JellyBean. So I made videos about them that I enjoyed making and my audience enjoyed watching. And you do the exact same thing on your channel too. So I just don't understand the point at all. If the point's about JellyBean's age and how it's a cardinal sin to make a video about a kid, it's like this kid's only a few years younger than me. Like, literally only a few years. I'm 19 and I'm pretty sure she's 16 or 17.
The problem I have with that is Critical didn't. I don't think he drove that point. You're picking on a kid,
and on top of the fact, it's not like
he didn't really drive that.
I think he's just kind of like throwing that out there and trying to cover his ass when it's like, no, that's not really what you. That's not what Critical is going on.
Yeah, but
he's going on about repetitious, like.
And I was making a video on Dumpy. I didn't say that. You did. You know, if I was going to go back on it, which I don't think you will.
Like some random person with 5 views. It's a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. They made cringe Minecraft videos to their huge audience. I found the videos and I made fun of them and people enjoyed it. But Dumpy made 10 videos about JellyBean. I made 1 video about JellyBean. Literally 1, dude. Come on now. Well, you just made the videos for views. You fucking money horse sellout piece of shit. Yeah, I did. And so does Critical. So does every YouTuber on this website. Like every
that would have a lot more punch if he called you a piece of shit.
Yeah.
YouTuber you see on this website who has like over 1 million. Fuck that. Every YouTuber you see on this website with over 10K. Every YouTuber on this.
Maybe we should start reviewing other people's videos and just tearing them up like we're tearing up our friend Dumpy. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot. I noticed a lot of people writing me lately. We review my video, which I absolutely say.
Oh wow, Creed's really going into us. I have never seen 3 people miss the point so badly. Charlie isn't talking about you can't follow a trend. It's the fact that these people are dogpiling a kid who's cringe because they don't like.
Is he saying that? Because we're only
taking because that wasn't what Dumpy
side of
was like responding to.
And we followed that up in the beginning of the video that we're only taking Dumpy's side of it. You know,
yeah.
And I got to be honest with you, he didn't say that, at least in this video, that they're dogpiling a kid. And if actually, if that's what Critical's if that's the argument Critical's making, it's weak as fuck.
Yeah.
And especially as it pertains to Dumpy, and Dumpy was only responding to his part. So if you're right, dude, if you're right, and that's the point that Critical's making, that's a W for Dumpy, at least in the honesty department. And we've been pretty hard on Dumpy dipshit in this video.
This website makes videos for views. If you weren't making the content to get views and to monetize your content, then you would just save it on your SD drive. Anyways, though, I think those are like the main points he brings up, but again, I'll let the clip play out here.
When it really is just as simple as this kid's making some cringy shit for kids. It's not that deep.
From YouTube and go to other platforms. I want you guys.
And so are they. And so are you. Who's told her?
To change your profile pictures everywhere, not just YouTube.
While this move seemed to annoy some people with Twitter posts such as, why do you think people...
Alright, so I think that's like basically the extent of what he says about me and a Cheeto's.
See that? It's just him and a Cheeto. And he barely defended Cheeto. Because fuck that guy.
Terrifying content. It's just such a weird takeaway about our videos. He says JellyBean, like, it's as simple as a kid making little kids content for little kids. But in a sense, me and a Cheeto are basically doing the exact same thing.
That's an unreasonable point.
For a different demographic. And I just hate this fucking bullshit of like,
it's kind of an upward thing. Like it's like the you know, high school, the freshmen are picking on the fucking 8th graders and the seniors are picking on the fucking freshmen. That's literally what's going on here.
Here's the thing. All right, Creed has the Android glitch. If I gave him the guest role, he could probably come in and debate his
bring it in.
His
sure.
point of view.
I
Creed, I'm going to give you the guest role.
It sounds like he's already fucking stepping in it. And he's going to make arguments that were outside of here. So, sure, if he wants to come and make a fool of himself, feel free. Give him the guest role.
A kid making content for kids. Like, dude, she's 17. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know if saying this makes me sound like an asshole or a piece of shit, but I'm going to say it anyways. I sincerely, unless you're like...
Hey, Dumpy's 19, right?
5 years old, like, really don't give a fuck how old you are if you're a public...
The funny thing is, Dumpy did omit that part. Where he says you're all dogpiling the kid. I have not seen in any part of this video critical say, like, mention that there was some kind of dogpiling thing in any part, and that actually helps Dumpy because Dumpy's not doing it. Actually, the only criticism he made, like, Dumpy is one of these guys that took advantage of the JellyBean phenomenon. Now, he may have went on to other YouTubers that are dogpiling and stuff, but first of all, Dumpy didn't dogpile. His stuff is kind of like, you know, look how cringe this is, and that's it. It's not even that mean. Why am I helping this guy? I'm gonna fuck you up, man. Spread your ass cheeks when you get in here.
Hello.
Figure make.
Hello,
what the fuck is your problem?
Hello. Who, my problem?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I never heard the guy. You know, you do exactly. You get past.
I never did. I never did.
I
never did. Please tell me exactly where I fucking said
did you read that to me? Matt, did you read that to me?
I have never seen 3 people miss the point so badly. Charlie isn't.
Oh, that point, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said, you dipshit. And when
doxing. Okay, that's my
doxing everyone.
Who's
doxing? I think that's no. Charlie's point is the fact that people are dogpiling this woman, and you know this chick, to the point of it getting too far to doxing.
Guess what?
That's the point.
We didn't cover that part. We only covered Dumpy's role. We made that abundantly clear, and Dumpy never put that part in. So I got to be honest with you. If he and Dumpy never even claimed this is putting Dumpy in that category of people that are dogpiling, doxing him. And I don't know that Critical is. Sounds like you're doing it. He's fucking dead wrong. Critical, he just made a video and jumped on the train. He is anything bad that happened to JellyBean is the consequence of crazy people and being a public figure. And it happens to everybody. So if you're right and Critical's putting that on Dumpy, well, guess what? W for Dumpy. And I didn't even say Dumpy got a W in this video. So please.
This was the rest of Critical stream. This is what in Critical stream.
That's not what we're covering. That's not what we're covering. You're not listening at all. I can see why you blew the show badly. We're not covering that part.
No, I am listening. I am.
No,
listening.
we didn't. Then why are you bringing up something we're not? We're just taking Dumpy's role in this, and he didn't even put that in the video.
But this is the rest of Critical's.
Well, that's not what we're covering. Do you understand? We're not covering that. We don't even deny that it happened. We're taking up for is Dumpy's or defense legitimate? That's the point of the whole video. Is Dumpy's defense legitimate?
Hang on, Tommy.
You said I missed the point, motherfucker! You don't get to come in and do that, and then act like you did, bring up something else we didn't even talk about, and act like king shit, and then fucking lie about what what we're doing.
When did I lie?
You read the fucking quote again. Read the quote. Oh, these guys missed the point. We didn't miss the point. You missed the point of what we're doing, you dumb motherfucker.
People are dogpiling her for making.
I don't care. We didn't cover that. You cocksucker. You understand that? Are you such a fucking meathead? Have you been in a goddamn short bus your whole life?
Tommy, I'm not a meathead.
You are a fucking meathead. You're bringing up a we never criticized him for that. Never. It wasn't a part of the fucking argument because it wasn't the fucking defense that Dumpy was making in the first place. Do you understand what I just said, retard?
Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So what do you have to say? Nothing.
I still think you missed the point.
You fucked this up and missed the point about what I was doing. Admit it. Concede.
What did you say?
You missed the point about what we were doing. Concede.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Then why did you bring up the fact that she was dogpiling? We weren't covering that, and he wasn't even defending himself for that. Answer that question.
No, I wasn't talking.
Answer that question. You're out of here.
I was talking about dog.
Answer that. Answer. That's what you use for good. Answer that question. You're out of here because that means you're not listening.
Okay, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Just real quick.
Come on, man. He never criticized or defended himself from Critical about being lumped in with the people that doxed her and piled on her. So your defense of Critical is ridiculous because Dumpy's not even saying that Critical put him in that category.
Okay, I apologize for that.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! That's all I wanted to hear.
Yeah. And guest role removed. So there you go.
I missed the point. I missed the point. Tommy's blood pressure. What did they put in those brownies? I'm so high right now.
By the way, Creed, thank you for becoming a YouTube member.
Yeah, we're good to have you aboard.
Yeah.
I can't stand that.
Oh my gosh.
It infuriates me. You guys, I never see, like, why do people use language like that? Like, when we're not even attacking anybody, we've been, here's Critical, mumble. We're not even, we started this show, the guy's a legend, Dumpy probably bit off more than he could chew, he's wrong, the passive-aggressive shit's fucking lame. The one point that Dumpy makes that was good, though, by the way, the one, because it's not a great video, okay? Guess what? It's not a great video, which I think is a good point. And then AC brings up the fact that the trends that Dumpy was hopping on was very similar how Critical started his career. And we didn't even say like he's pulling the ladder up or anything. I don't have a tank top. It's a Larry Bird jersey. I'm gonna get you know what? I was gonna buy a Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete Maravich shirt because I'm really into old basketball players, but I'm afraid if I only wear white basketball players, people will say something. So I think I'm getting Jordan next or something. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me nuts. I hope. God. You know, my daughter's getting like this too. She doesn't fucking listen, but she's all about opinions. Jesus Christ.
Anonymous was $20. It's been a while since I've felt the breeze of thermonuclear stupidity. Thank you, Tommy. Also, all hell the Colts.
You know, here's what I want you to think about, Creed. And sometimes, like, I've never put anybody off limits for criticism, right? Anybody. Most YouTubers are too big of pussies to do that because they have friendships or they have overlaps or anything like that. For the most part, it's not like I'm not optical. Critical is like suicide for me. You know why? Because of people like you that hear the one thing and they don't take anything else in the context. And it's infuriating. Like, there's gonna be, you're a fanboy, man. You can't go high-end fucking stuff when you're just like acting like you just literally said fucking Nintendo sucks, Genesis rocks. I mean, that's what you did. You didn't even listen to what we have to say. Like, God, no. If you think I'm funny, check out this skit. Tommy's wearing a skirt. I'm not wearing a skirt. I'm wearing extremely short 1970s, 1979-80 Larry Bird shorts.
You're in your underwear.
I'm actually not in my underwear.
You're not actually wearing any pants.
No, you got it. You got it. I never wear pants. It's hot out. Here we go. Are we done with this video? I'm almost feeling
cringe content on YouTube. I think it's fair game, especially when in my case, I don't think I've ever made a video that was too harsh criticizing somebody. If you just look at my channel or like anything I do on any social media, like, dude, I'm a fucking troll, dude. I'm a fucking scumbag troll. I'll say shit like, oh my god, this video is so terrible. JellyBean should put her hand in a blender. Holy fuck. Fuck this video. But it's literally just for entertainment. Like, I'm not actually going up to these people in real life and trying to pick a fight with them or some shit. They are jealous. Omega lol. Yeah, and you'd be fucking stupid not to be jealous. Damn, like.
Don't get jealous. Jealous is. Don't be a fanboy and don't be jealous.
Are all these people?
But I get what you're trying to say.
In the chat who were criticizing me and the Cheeto for making videos about are they jealous?
Don't worry about that.
Jealous of us? Also, if you guys want to, dude, like, link Charlie this video or like tell him it exists. That
balls.
Yeah.
That is balls. It's not even a good video, but you know what? Fuck it. It's not that good. It's not that good, but he makes
he
one point.
He put his nuts on the table and he gave Critical the baseball bat.
Balls. I admire balls. See, I look at this from a YouTuber's perspective. Like, you know, you just
so basically, to sum it up, you think Dumpy's kind of an idiot, but you really like his balls.
He's got. I think he makes a refreshing point about wanting to play this YouTube game, enjoying what you do, and yeah, trends are a part of it, and yeah, it's a little lo-fi, but so what, man? You know, fucking punk rock's lo-fi. Punk rock's awesome. That's the way I see it. And apparently, according, I don't know, Critical back 10 years ago, apparently he was kind of lo-fi, and he's kind of cool because he's lo-fi. I'm not saying that Dumpy's the commentator, the Critical is. I don't think there's too many people on this platform, unless it's another language as good as Critical. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think.
You know, Dumpy responded to his statement.
I criticize critics. That's my thing.
It's about me and a Cheeto or whatever. Because sincerely, I'm really curious about what his thoughts are on this video. I don't know. I just want to make a video about this because I thought that a lot of the things said in the stream were just not true at all and kind of stupid. If you guys enjoyed the video though, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey, come on.
What's going on?
What's going on? Speaking of Repsilla, he's still. How long has his cat been dead? Like 3 months, and he's still like going rip Greg. Like Jesus, get over that shit.
Is Tommy? Is he okay? Okay, he's okay. He's okay. He's fine.
You went out for a second.
Yeah, you first.
Oh yeah,
but you're good.
I don't think. Okay, that might have been Discord. Oh God, I fucking.
Now your stream also went down.
Oh really?
For a second.
Drop. Yeah. Oh yeah. I dropped frames. I did drop frames. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Fuck if I know. I don't know. I guess we're taking calls.
Before we take calls, I sent you a Cheeto call. It's like 50 seconds long.
Cheeto?
Yeah, he was in a call with Aiden.
Cheeto.
And then the kid with the deep voice that we made fun of.
People in his chat after hearing
Vince?
him, talking his shit about Vince for 5 minutes after they say grab his IP address. Dude, I don't know any of these hundreds of people. Who's to say they won't take it seriously?
So did they take it seriously?
What do you mean?
Did they take the threat seriously? Were you doxxed?
What's the context of this next question in terms of
the Weast call? Remember Weast, the Cheeto?
Yeah, they got in there to talk about the Weast thing, and it was Aiden and a Cheeto, and then Vince was there, and then Nick was supposed to be there as I guess a moderator, or just a neutral party or some shit.
Boy.
Yeah.
Everything has to have a moderator, right? Because everything's got to be a debate. Because every fucking call's got to be like this. We can't just talk about things. And it's like, well, I got to record everything.
Why can't you just? I mean, fights can get out of control. So why can't you just fight? That's funny too. But I mean, this isn't a stream, I suppose.
To be fair, he did get permission to record it. He asked the Cheeto. He told the Cheeto he was going to record it, and Cheeto just responded with "okay." And then later he was like, "I didn't give you permission to record this."
Yeah.
Cheeto's an idiot.
Okay.
So yeah, who's to say they won't take it seriously? The fucking facts of the matter will say they didn't take it seriously. Nobody doxed them.
Is it only bad when it actually happens?
Who's that guy?
That's the guy whose voice he made fun of.
That guy's funny.
He called him Andre the Giant.
Is it only bad when it actually happens? Is it only bad when it actually happens?
A few moments later.
Let me just get this straight. So the reason the IP joke is wrong is because there's a risk of somebody going after Vince, right? But this isn't wrong, even if there's a risk of G Fuel dropping him. Did I get that straight?
Well, I said if G Fuel. Well, I also told him that if G Fuel drops it. Well, first of all, yeah. So.
Aiden's looking to own people.
He
Everybody
needs to
wants
follow
to be
Willie
Destiny.
Max
It's so
advice.
lame. It's so lame. This Destiny trend
He needs
sucks.
to,
I can't wait till this is over. It's probably gonna be another year or two.
Here's the thing. Here's a tip to people like a Cheeto and all that. You're not obligated to fucking call or talk to anybody about anything ever. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter.
You also don't have to be passive aggressive about critical and look like try to pass it off like you're not being a bitch.
Yeah, you're not obligated to make a video response to fucking everything ever too. Like just because your name gets mentioned, you can just be like, you can clip it, you can like talk about it on Twitter, be like, hey, look, I got mentioned. But you don't have to make a whole fucking video about it.
Okay, what do we got?
There's no obligation for a response.
Should I take Brick first so I can throw him out?
Well, actually, take Particle first because he's been in there since the beginning of the show.
Do that. Particle, you're on the air.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. How can I help you?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tommy. Are you feeling a little bit better at least?
Yes, I did a whole
I'm
stream
just curious.
on it. I'm like back 100%.
That is great. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that stream, but I'm super happy for you. I have some quite similar health issues, so I know the pain, and I'm wishing you well. But I was thinking, so I'm a new member, but I've been watching for a while now. This just feels like a vicious cycle of the commentary community, of like one side of the commentary community. You have like the Toms, and then you have
really vicious.
Well, not vicious, but
Yeah.
do you get what I mean?
Well, it's a trend. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this 5 years now, so but
they just like loop after each other, and it's not like something. When someone goes after someone like JellyBean, it's nothing new.
It's the nature of the platform.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
That can't change unless you know somehow titles and thumbnails are not in the equation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I mean,
And
I think that's like criticizing baseball because they use leather. I gotta be honest with you. It's a trend of baseball being used. Well, that's what they use. That's the way I see it.
What I'm trying to say is, I feel like Critical is like going after Dumpy for something that just is done on the
part
platform.
of it, and then maybe something he did. I don't think Critical's even going after Dumpy. I think these are
He's
passing,
not really. He's just on stream, you know.
They're passing.
He's
I'm
just
only
talking
covering
out
this
of his
'cause I'm
butt.
friends with Dumpy. They're kind of passing comments during stream. It's not an attack. I've said before. I don't think Dumpy should have made the video. I really don't. But I think he makes a good point. That there's no shame in saying this is a game and it is about money and it's fun to make money and it's fun to make those kind of videos. I like that. It sounds like fun to me, but I'm too fucking old for that shit.
Yeah, Dumpy was refreshing to me.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to see his videos, and Critical is nice sometimes, but I feel like this kind of content, and then him just posting his stream highlights is a little bit lesser, in my opinion. But
it's not.
In
fairness to Critical,
his own.
It's a stream. He's doing what I do. I cannot criticize Critical. There's probably a lot of things I could. If I dig, but
Critical
not a passing Is it the best put together thought? No. Did he?
Yes.
Did he not? Did he forget for a second? All right, I'll give him that. Critical's comments feel like sometimes you called out Repsion for making videos and Gabby Hanna passing comments in the trend and didn't apply fully to Repsion. And what did I do? I apologized immediately right to his face. I said, yes, I overdid this. Right. And fucking, Repsion came in and owned my face. And I totally tapped out. And I even said, I concede. No, it's okay. And he kept going because he knew he was rubbing it in. Yeah, I remember that. So, yeah, I don't think it's that serious. But I just thought it was, here's why this is interesting to me as a YouTuber. It takes balls to put your nuts on the table, like AC says, and give some guy a spiked hammer. You know, that's what he did. That's why it's funny to me. That's why this whole thing is funny. So I thought it'd be funny if he did like a legitimate review of me and AC. But this is kind of overhang. Is like, who the fuck does Dumpy think he is? You know, I thought that was funny. That's why I covered it. I thought it was interesting.
Testicular fortitude.
It is.
I'll say.
I'm glad you covered this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen it because there's just so much going on, man. Like, what I'm doing right now, and it's like this was kind of funny.
There's a really hot Danish chick in the fucking waiting.
Also, that.
Bye.
Thank you, Particle.
Hey, Princess, how are you?
Oh, hello, Tommy.
Hey, babe. How you doing? What's going on?
I don't know, like, I don't usually like.
I know you're just into me.
Yeah,
it's cool.
That's actually true. Yeah. But, it's like after watching your streams, I kind of like everything seems the same. Don't you get tired of all this?
I don't.
No, I guess I don't. I mean, I get when it's the pedo stuff, yeah. No, it's just like do I get every time I turn on a hockey game, there's ice and pucks and they play hockey. It's like saying that. So I look at it as a sport. So yeah. I like watching hockey games. I like the YouTube game. I like the YouTube commentary game, and I think there's a lot of comedy there, But when it runs dry, it sucks. No.
I think maybe you're just a little more like, I don't know, nuanced than me because it all looks the same.
It is, but so is every hockey game. That was my metaphor. It's still hockey.
I don't watch hockey.
You're a chick. You don't like sports. You fly airplanes and helicopters and shit. That's what makes you hot.
Yeah, but that's different every time.
No, it isn't. You get in the fucking plane, take off, and land it.
No. Sometimes you crash and stuff.
But I can kind of make the same metaphor. Well, that's awful. Well, that's what we're here for. The plane crashes. They're the best ones. But no,
but if they crash every time, then
if I understood all the nuance of flying a military helicopter like you can, right? Yeah, I'm sure I could look at it even though you're taking off and landing. There's something different every time, something interesting. I just don't understand that world. I understand this for some reason. That's all. Mm-hmm. It's just my thing. But would you rather me be doing different content? What would you like me to cover?
No, I think you're funny.
You just want me to be funny? I don't know.
Yes, I thought yesterday's stream was very interesting.
Oh, you want more retards?
Well, yes.
Okay. You know what, Danish Princess? I'm gonna do it for you.
Here's the thing, Tommy. Both Brick and Jessix are in waiting to call.
We're taking Jessix. First of all, she's a cute chick.
Brick has a crush on Brittany Venti.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Danish Princess, I gotta go. You wanted
to
stick around? You want retards? Let me tell you something. I got you covered, lady.
Thank you, Tommy.
Bye. Bye.
You want retards? We got them. We got them in stock.
We got them in
spades.
Brick and Jessix. Brick and Jessix.
Whoa. Tradcat E-Girl Stone Toss fan versus Brittany Venti feet appreciator.
Man.
How are you guys doing today?
Brick, it's Jessix.
Hi, Jessix. Happy birthday, by the way.
It's your birthday?
It's not my birthday.
Oh, okay.
It's everybody's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Matt Pitt. It's Matt Pitt's birthday.
Have you met a Brick before, Jessix?
I don't think I've had the pleasure. No.
Have you heard about him?
I have, yes.
Okay.
That means something good or bad.
He has let me tell you something. You really should tell me the states that Brittany is in, so I could warn you if you're in the same state as Brick.
Whoa! I just want to say hi.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I just don't know Brittany like that. The kind of saying, "Are you in Central Jersey? Yeah, you might want to get back on the turnpike. You could turn around."
So, I'll be sure to let her know. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Any news? Thanks so much.
Tommy C is a staunch supporter of Megan's Law.
Well, Brick, didn't you want to buy Brittany a statue or something? Isn't that true?
I think I got Slug to 3D print it. I don't think he ever sent it. I think he probably did something weird with it because Slug's a fucking.
Put it in the jar.
I don't want to know what Slug does, man. I've seen that guy do some weird shit. Man.
Why did you get kicked out of Brittany Ventney's server?
I guess I was just being too cool, man. That's what it was.
Yeah, that has to be. You know, that's her server is notorious for only kicking out people that are cool and nothing else.
That's it. See,
okay.
you
Matt,
heard it right
what did he actually do?
Allowed in there.
What did Brick actually do?
I have no idea.
No, Matt knows.
In her server.
Matt,
what he spammed the server. He spammed.
And did they tell him to stop, and he kept doing it?
Yeah, he kept doing it. Yeah, that's what Brick does.
Well, I don't spam anybody's server. When was the last time I spammed?
What do you mean? You've been suspended
When was the last time I spammed shot from the point, Matt?
Well, the last time. It was
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, it was before that. Before that. When was the last time?
The day before. The day before that. And the day before that.
Alright. You asked for content. What the fuck
That's
do you
not
expect?
content, you retard.
That's not content.
This is.
I'm content doing it. It's pretty entertaining. Some people enjoy it.
No, it isn't. It's not entertaining. You're told we're going to kick you out of the server if you do this, and that somehow doesn't get through your thick fucking Irish skull. I mean,
you know, we're kind of retarded.
Yeah, I know. That's why I left New Jersey. But it's like that's what's interesting. You're like,
I thought they shipped you out in a boat back to.
No, it's an airplane. They stopped doing that in the fucking 19th century. But yay. Let's see. I don't know. How is this? How can we introduce? Like, Jessica, what's on your mind? What's on your mind?
What exactly do you do here?
What do you do here?
I don't know. I just kind of be chilling, you know.
You want to hang out?
Oh, okay, so you're useless like all women.
She's a good Catholic woman. What are you talking about?
Yeah. She's super religious.
And
he hates Catholics.
She makes sandwiches.
He hates.
I'm literally a housewife.
I'm starting the war. The Orthodox Catholic
Are you
war.
streaming anymore? Are you done with that?
No. I don't know if I'm done with it. It's just, it's been one of those things that's like, I really enjoyed just like not being the center of attention.
In this world.
Like when I was younger, when I was like 20 and like just craved attention and validity, you know what I mean? Streaming was like obviously the best thing in the world. Like I'm married, I'm a big girl, like I'm not, you know what I mean? I
know exactly what you mean. I'll tell you what happened to me when I got married the first time. The tension, like the normal tension, like being single, man, should I ask this girl out? I don't know, but I'm at work, but you know, I want to have a date tonight. Like, you know, and then wow, she's really hot. She's really hot. I don't want to catch her staring at me. All that left. And I became really confident around women. So I think that's probably the same thing for you. All the things that got you attention and thought you should be doing and you thought were fun are just not that fun anymore. So maybe, does that sound familiar to you?
Yeah, and just I don't know, seeing what a lot of my friends go through as far as like doxing and things like that.
No, it's just
it's like, you know, I'm trying to bring a family into the world. Like I just don't want to drag other people into that, and it's just I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. Like I just can't get on a stream and be like, everybody look at me and I have something to say, because I don't. Like, I just want to chill.
Well, I'll tell you something. Maybe you could talk to someone, because like my son is huge into Overwatch, and I know a former pro. Right, and I told her you were a Mercy Pro at one time, and I said I know because I was showing off because he watches like YouTube Kids, and he seemed really interested, and it's like, I said I could probably call her, and he's like, no, don't, and I was like, you're just talking about like, well,
you remember last time you tried to get him to talk?
Yeah, I know, but
so
I told him it was. I told him, last time I was just trying to show off because I have cute kids. This time it was like a conversation, and like he was like, "Whoa, a pro!" Like I'm like, "Yeah, man, she could probably tell you all sorts of stuff." But then he like chickened out, so and then he went. Then I didn't call you.
So cute. He's adorable.
He's too funny, right? Well, I just want to like, because he does a lot of stuff on YouTube, and I want to show off, you know. I guess like I know gaming pros, you know, that's like out of the world. But when I said like, well, I could have you talk to one, and I know one's really friendly and loves kids, he's like, no way.
I could never go pro now after everything.
Yeah, everything all changed. Did you get it? You didn't get a beta code? I really want a beta code so bad.
Yeah, I don't have one.
You need to become the Tradcath sniper wolf or whatever, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
That's your destiny.
I'm alright.
Well, why don't you just, I don't know, hang around our community, not be in the center of attention, and don't get any drama on the net, you know?
Yeah, I've just been like...
You're tired.
housewifing and making my rosaries. I still do that.
You still do that?
Yeah, if you don't have to do a career,
You are
online,
totally
you're not obligated.
I'm not gonna have a career at all.
You are
good.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
I feel like this is an anti-dentite episode. You are totally a Catholic convert. You know, because I'm making my rosary. I mean, I literally grew up in a hardcore Catholic family. I don't know anybody ever.
No one made a fucking rosary.
No, exactly.
Yeah, well, so my grandfather did it
Yeah.
before he got cancer. He passed away, and he used to make them for free for the parish.
Yeah.
So I took all of his beads, I took all of his supplies, and I started doing it for him. And I would just donate them to the parish every Sunday. And then I started making like the metal ones, you know, and selling them on Etsy. So I still do both. I've got maybe about 100.
Yeah, but I get that, and that's real nice. But you get that, you're gonna get it, like. I'm not saying I'm a real Catholic and you're right, but I did grow up in the culture, and you're like, I'm making rosaries. It's kind of funny to us.
Yeah,
you know, you ever see the anti-dentite episode of Seinfeld? And he goes to this dentist, and the dentist is converting to Judaism, and he keeps cracking Jewish jokes. And Jerry's like, you know what? I don't think this guy's for real. I think he's becoming a Jew for the jokes. And it's a really funny episode, right? Right, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, yeah, you're converted, but you're not like Catholic like we are. That's kind of the whole joke of the thing. You're making rosaries and shit.
I'm not Catholic like you are. I actually go to mass every Sunday.
Well, like I grew up. Let me rephrase that. I'm not Catholic at all. Yeah, I threw in the
What'd you
towel.
convert from?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I grew up in it.
See, there you go.
See, but you know, remember, I mean, even like Jesus, or I think even one of the apostles in Acts talks about like the centurion being like a devout like Christian, and then saying like, not even so much in Israel have I seen such faith. You know, and that's the Jews, and Jesus was their Messiah, and even they didn't believe as much as this Roman soldier, who has no obligation.
Paul, who ended up becoming one of the greatest.
St. Paul.
People of the church. He one of the.
Oh, Saul becomes Paul. I know that story.
Most of it.
So it basically even back then they knew the converts are fucking annoying. You know.
I'm not annoying. I'm in my own lane over here.
I'm busting balls. I was just trying to get.
It's not annoying. It's just converts jump head first into.
Yeah, it's
whatever.
like there's so much more into it.
Yeah, but wasn't Jesus a convert? Wasn't he a Jew? Started out.
No.
He doesn't know, but
yeah, what are you talking about? He wasn't born.
Here's the biggest red pill. Jesus was a Christian because he believed in himself. Checkmate, libtard.
I mean, you got me there, AC. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Jump there.
Well, I mean, you
taking a shit on me.
Brick grew up in South Amboy, and that's fucking Catholic as hell.
It's a great town, Tommy. You know it.
Yeah, it's a nice town. It's a nice town for working class losers and Irish.
A lot of guys run around with a shirt like you.
I know, and they're fucking doing ancient shit and getting fights outside of bars. I know all about it.
But you won't catch them wearing a LeBron jersey. They won't. I don't think they'll do that in South Amboy.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, what are they gonna do? Like, say no, not in front of my Knicks. The Knicks suck.
Can everything wrong with Brick really be explained by the fact that he's just a patty from fucking Jersey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that really it?
Brick, this is the closest you will ever get to Brittany Venti. Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I'd like to comment on the Dumpy thing, and also the comment on the Rob thing from yesterday.
Oh my god, he actually is like cogent.
I didn't take the train today. I was able to fucking watch the fucking show. Come on.
Okay, but we got Brittany's best friend right here. What do you got to say?
Hi. I don't know. Catch you around. I'll buy some rosary beads. That'd be cool.
Get out of here. All right.
Okay, there you go.
You can go to my.
He wasn't weird enough. I was hoping he'd be weird. I was hoping he was like, I don't know, start masturbating or something. That would have been funny.
All right, well, I would have left.
Yeah, you would have left, and then I get a good clip.
You know, what's up with this stream, Tommy? You're like admiring balls, and you're hoping other dudes start masturbating on mic.
I'm queer.
I don't know, man. Sounds a little sussy baka to me.
Yeah, I'm LGBT. C.
He's full blown gay.
A plus.
I'm LGTP. It's in my mouth. Plus, yeah.
I'm LG SFTP.
Yeah, I'm LG SFTP plus. There you go.
LGTV 4K.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'll put Agmar in and see what he's doing. Agmar, what do you got? What's on your mind?
What's
awesome? Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, you want him firewater?
Good one. All right,
you got him firewater.
Good one. Anyways, I think. right, get it out, white man.
All right, go ahead. Stop busting his Indian balls.
Want a blanket?
I decided to stop busting his Indian balls, but go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I think Dumpy would have got by just like not making this video.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
At all.
Me too. But he does bring up an interesting point. Is critical.
Oh yeah, and it's like, well,
but it's like only one.
I'm like, great. You should have just like made a little clip, posted on Twitter, and been done.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you like thought that the shout out, or if you thought like him like throwing you in the video was interesting, you should have just like made a tweet about it and been like,
I
still love Dumpy. Dumpy's.
I don't even. I don't even think like Critical was like talking directly at him, just more in the group. Like,
in the genre. But you know what it is. You know what it is. These guys that got 100K. When somebody when somebody who gets somebody said to me, "Listen, well, Critical only has like 1 million or 2 million followers," and and it's not like a dead channel, and he gets like 3 million a video. I mean, Critical actually has been murdering this platform for a long time.
And
he makes a 3-minute video bitching about a fucking cover of a Sonic game, and he's got 3 million views. I mean, that is real trust with your audience. You know, he doesn't do any of the titling tricks that you have to do to get in. You know?
Oh no, he doesn't even need to anymore. I mean, I watch Critical a lot, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know who the fuck Dumpy is.
No, he had to recall them he recalled him and he wrote his name.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. He knew who Dumpy was. So, I just think I'm surprised. Oh, there he is. I'll give him.
There you go.
Yeah, all right. I will put Dumpy in. Okay.
All right.
Well, Dumpy.
I don't even know
what do you think? Well, it's all right. Just hang around. Be a chick. You'll play the.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to think. You don't have to like do any of that.
Because I literally, as soon as I got married, it turned my fucking brain off. I'm
exactly. Right. All you got to do is keep the clothes clean, keep the house.
Dumpy, where are you? And why?
Already done.
Yeah, are you fucking at an airport? What's happening?
I'm on the highway, bro. My internet's been out all day. I'm going to my granddad's to make a video.
So, what did you think of our little critique? What do you think?
What do you say, Tommy?
What did you think of our little critique?
No, I agree. Watching the video the second time back, like, I disagreed with a lot of the points. Like, I definitely could have gone about that differently. But I do stand by, like, some of the main things. Like, the whole, like, I think it was lame that he was, like, I don't even know if you, like, kind of honed in on this point, but the whole, like, she's just a kid making content for kids. I think he definitely, like, said that.
He did say that.
He brought that up. He brought it up to, like, kind of, say that our videos were like pointless and that like we're just doing
you can say that about anything though. Like is this pointless? I mean, covering this.
Like how to why would he bring it up then?
Yeah, I suppose. I don't think I think he took it a little. I think he was just talking about. He was kind of goofing on the trend a little bit. You know what I mean? And I think you may have taken a little too personally. But AC is saying. In the beginning, he did the same thing you were doing with trends and like oddball games. He was a part of that, and now he doesn't have to do that anymore. He doesn't have to put the fancy red arrows and thing. I can't take your back. You sound like you're gonna jump off a building. It's awful.
All right, I'll call you later, dude. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah. But you brought up a good point. Bye, Dumpy. We'll talk later. All right.
I mean, that's reasonable.
I knew he would be reasonable. I would be. It's not like I can't afford to piss Dumpy off, but I knew he wouldn't get pissed off because he's cool. I've known him for a year now. He's singing, and it's like it's not like Dumpy's content is like, oh, I can't wait for the next Dumpy video. Like, ooh, yeah. But I want he's a young guy, and I want
Dumpy
him to
was hesitant about it too.
He was.
He was like he wasn't.
Why did he call me? I would have told him not to make it.
Yeah, I mean, I think as long as he understands it and gets the point of the critique,
totally.
I think it's fine.
Totally. No, he's a good kid, and he'll get better.
I think certainly his fans will get what he's saying, of course.
Dumpy has it.
And I think from the outside, if you don't know Dumpy and you see what he's doing, it's not this off the wall response. It's like, yeah, he is kind of exaggerating, like with what like Critical is trying to pin on him on some points, but other than that, it's not like he's fucking declaring war. And, like he made the joke about like, fuck this fuckhead. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. No, I'm kidding. But he did that like early on in the video to like precipitate that, which I thought was funny.
I mean, it's like kind of it's kind of a YouTuber's job to almost over exaggerate at points. I mean, I know it.
Well, no, you know what it is. You know what really it is a YouTuber's job to not take themselves so fucking seriously.
Dumpy doesn't. Dumpy doesn't. That's why I like him a lot. Like both offline and online. That's what I like. I think another thing is I think YouTubers come into this and they don't do that, and then eventually they start. They get in these fucking gay ass Twitter groups, and they all talk about videos like it's fucking rocket scientist, and then all these like cool guys that are kind of grounded, that are good, become everything we hate. You know?
Yep, a certain Repsion used to do that. Oh, and by the way, Tommy, don't let him fucking bully you. Okay?
You just took a shot at Repsion? Really?
Yeah, okay. Don't let him fucking bully you, okay?
You don't bully me. No,
listen, if he tries to bully you anymore, you tell him that I made that stupid mother.
What are you talking about? He's never bullied me once. Oh,
no, you were mentioning about that.
No, I deserved that. No, deserved it. I had to tap out on that. That was my fault.
Yeah,
he was right.
But listen, all right, don't let that fucking idiot bully you, okay? You tell him that I got that motherfucker. He
was totally classy about the whole thing. I tapped out because he was being so classy. It was actually having that kill him with kindness effect, and I was like, all right, you win. It was one of those deals, you know.
Sort of effect on fill in the blank. Okay, he's back.
Yeah, okay, there we go. But yeah, you
Dagmar,
that didn't exist.
All right, so we're shutting down right now. All right, everybody, thanks so much for being. I hope you enjoyed the surprise stream. Look for content on both channels this week, and I'll see you Sunday with the OG crew. Dead on Dave, Jeff Luffman, we're back.
Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip-hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headline.
Do you understand what I just said, retard?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.